equals the first touch of the morning air against your skin carries a delicate coolness, a stark contrast to the persistent warmth that will soon envelop the land. You find yourself standing on sun-baked earth, a narrow pathway winding between sturdy mud brick dwellings that line the banks of the mighty Nile. The air is still, but already stirring with the distant sounds of a world awakening. Before you, the vast, shimmering surface of the river stretches, reflecting the soft hues of a dawning sky, its waters a timeless pathway through this ancient realm. The houses here, though simple in their construction, possess a quiet dignity. Their walls, fashioned from Nile silt mixed with straw and baked hard under the relentless sun, rise 2 or 3 stories high, topped with flat roofs that serve as extra living space during the stifling evenings. Small, rectangular windows, often placed high to capture any available breeze while keeping out the sun's direct glare. The ochre facades. A faint scent of freshly baked bread, subtle and inviting, drifts from one of the nearby homes, mingling with the earthy aroma of the river itself and the sweet, almost cloying perfume of lotus flowers that bloom in abundance along the water's edge. As the sun begins its slow ascent, painting the eastern horizon with streaks of rose and gold, the shadows recede from the intricate carvings on a distant temple pylon, its massive stone gateway visible even from here. You observe the gentle undulations of the river, the current carrying along small fragments of papyrus reeds and the occasional wooden shard. A fisherman, his small reed boat barely disturbing the glassy surface, casts his net with practiced ease, his silhouette sharp against the brightening sky, a familiar, reassuring sight that speaks of the deep rhythms of this enduring civilization. The sounds of the morning grow subtly louder. From inside one of the adjacent courtyards, you hear the low bleating of a goat and the soft cooing of doves taking flight from a rooftop. A woman emerges from a doorway, her movements graceful as she adjusts the sheer linen of her Colossiris dress, which falls in soft pleats to her ankles. Her hair, woven into a simple braid, is neatly contained beneath a headcloth. She carries a large, unadorned pottery jar, heading towards a communal well, her sandals making a faint scuffing sound on the dusty ground. The daily tasks, you realize, are already underway. The path beneath your feet, trodden smooth by countless generations, leads towards a cluster of small workshops. You pass by an open doorway where the rhythmic tap-tap-tap of a stonemason is just beginning, the sound distinct against the growing murmur of morning activity. Inside, you glimpse rough-hewn blocks of sandstone, ready to be transformed into exquisite statuary or durable architectural elements. The air here carries a fine dust, the byproduct of artistry and immense human effort, testament to the enduring craft that shapes so much of this world. Further along, the smell of curing leather reaches you from a tannery, a strong, earthy scent that hints at the preparation of sandals, protective coverings, and functional bags. You can almost feel the texture of the hides, softened and made supple through ancient processes involving natural oils and careful handling. The artisans, often working in family units, would pass their skills down through generations, each movement perfected over years of dedicated practice, ensuring the continuity of essential goods for everyone from the humble farmer to the most exalted priest. The light intensifies, and the air grows perceptibly warmer. You feel the sun's gentle insistence on your skin, a consistent presence that dictates the pace and rhythm of life here. The sky overhead is a brilliant, cloudless expanse of azure, stretching endlessly towards the distant hills of the eastern desert, which shimmer faintly in the nascent heat. The very stillness of the air seems to hold a profound antiquity, as if the desert itself breathes a slow, ancient breath, undisturbed by the passage of millennia. As you venture deeper into the nascent bustle, the sounds diversify. The distant lowing of cattle from irrigated fields signals the commencement of plowing, the turning of rich, dark earth made fertile by the annual inundation of the Nile. The creak and groan of a shaduf, a simple yet ingenious water-lifting device, can be heard from a nearby garden, its counterweight arm rhythmically dipping a bucket into an irrigation channel and raising it to pour water into furrows, ensuring that the precious moisture reaches every thirsty plant. Children, with their shaved heads and a single side lock of hair, characteristic of their youth, now begin to emerge from the doorways, their playful chatter weaving into the fabric of the morning sounds. They chase each other through narrow alleys, their laughter light and unburdened, briefly disrupting the serious work that defines adult life. Some carry small baskets, perhaps to collect fuel or help with minor errands, their movements a dance of youthful energy amidst the ancient routines. You notice the detail of their clothing, simple linen garments that are light and breathable, perfectly suited to the climate. Even the humblest person here takes care with their appearance, reflecting a deep-seated appreciation for cleanliness and order. You might see an older woman carefully applying kohl to her eyes, not just for aesthetic appeal, but also to protect against the glare of the sun and ward off eye infections, a practical beauty rooted in necessity. The scent of cooking becomes more prominent now, the aroma of grains and simmering vegetables filling the air. Flatbreads, baked on hot stones or in simple clay ovens, are a staple, often eaten with onions, garlic, and fresh dates or figs. You might imagine the taste of a thick, dark beer, brewed from barley, a nutritious and refreshing drink that is consumed by all ages and classes, a fundamental part of the daily diet, providing sustenance and hydration in this warm climate. Passing by a potter's workshop, you see mounds of raw clay, waiting to be shaped into functional vessels. A potter sits at a slow-turning wheel, his hands deftly molding a lump of clay into a graceful jar, his fingers moving with a fluid precision born of years of practice. The whirring of the wheel, the gentle scraping sound of his tools, and the concentrated silence of his work create a small island of focused creation amidst the gradually rising crescendo of the morning's activity. Each pot, though utilitarian, often carries subtle decorative touches, etched lines or painted bands, a quiet testament to the enduring human desire for beauty. Further on, towards what appears to be a local market square, the sounds become more concentrated. The shouts of vendors, the haggling over prices, the clatter of wares being set up. This is the heart of commerce, where the fruits of the fields, the catch from the river, and the products of skilled hands are exchanged. You might see baskets overflowing with freshly picked dates, bundles of papyrus reeds, intricately woven mats, and a variety of colorful textiles, all laid out for inspection. The clothing of the market-goers varies slightly, depending on their status. While linen remains universal, you observe the finer weave and more elaborate pleating of garments worn by a scribe or a minor official, perhaps accompanied by more intricate jewelry or a finely carved wooden staff, indicating their position in the social hierarchy. Women often wear decorative broad collars made of faience beads, their bracelets and anklets catching the light with every movement, subtle indicators of personal wealth and taste. A group of farmers arrives, their donkeys laden with baskets of vegetables. Their sun-darkened skin and muscular build speak of lives spent toiling under the open sky, their connection to the fertile black earth profound and essential. They greet acquaintances with respectful nods, their voices deep and resonant, sharing news of the harvest and the conditions of the river, for the Nile's generosity is the lifeblood of their existence, dictating their prosperity and survival. The market air is thick with the aroma of spices, earthy and exotic, mingling with the scent of dried fish and the fresh tang of herbs. You see baskets of cumin, coriander, and dill, essential ingredients for flavoring the often simple meals. The vibrant colors of the produce, the deep green of leeks, the fiery red of pomegranates, the golden hue of freshly harvested wheat, create a feast for the eyes, reflecting the bountiful gifts of the cultivated land. As you wander through the market, you might overhear snippets of conversation, spoken in the ancient tongue, full of guttural sounds and flowing vowels. The topics revolve around daily concerns: the price of grain, a recent marriage, the upcoming religious festival, or a minor dispute over property. This is where the pulse of the community beats strongest, where information is exchanged, and where the human connections that bind society together are reaffirmed. The sun continues its climb, now directly overhead, casting stark, abbreviated shadows. The heat of midday begins to press down, urging people towards the shade of awnings or into the cool interiors of their homes. Activity outside lessens, a natural pause in the day's exertions, as the most intense heat encourages rest and recuperation, allowing bodies to adapt to the relentless power of the sun. The sounds soften once more, becoming a low hum, a gentle thrum of life taking its brief, necessary respite. You notice the quiet dignity of the people, their movements unhurried, their faces often reflecting a deep patience, born from living in harmony with the natural cycles of the river and the sun. Their lives are interwoven with the rhythms of agriculture, the demands of craft, and the omnipresent influence of their gods. Every action, every gesture, seems to hold an echo of traditions stretching back through countless generations, a profound continuity that anchors them firmly in their world. The shade of a large sycamore tree offers a welcome reprieve from the sun's direct assault. Here, a group of elders sits, their conversation hushed and contemplative, their long white linen kilts draped comfortably. Their faces are etched with the wisdom of many seasons, their eyes reflecting a lifetime of observing the Nile's floods and the desert's unchanging expanse. They might be recounting old stories, sharing advice, or simply enjoying the quiet companionship, a moment of peaceful reflection amidst the enduring cycle of life. The distinctive shape of a granary, a tall, conical structure built of mud brick, stands nearby, a symbol of careful planning and the storage of precious harvests. Its presence reminds you of the diligent efforts required to sustain such a population, the importance of surplus, and the administrative structures put in place to manage the distribution of wealth, from the smallest household to the grandest temple complex. The grains stored within represent not just food, but security, a testament to the foresight of this ancient society. As the midday hours slowly pass, the calls of a distant temple priest, chanting sacred verses, drift on the warm air, a melodic, rhythmic sound that is both calming and deeply spiritual. It reminds you of the profound religiosity that permeates every aspect of life here, from the daily offering of incense in a humble home to the grand processions and rituals conducted in the colossal houses of the gods. The divine is not distant. It is interwoven with the very fabric of existence. You might envision the interior of a typical New Kingdom home, modest but functional. The main living area would be sparsely furnished, perhaps with woven reed mats on the floor, a low wooden stool, and chests for storing linen garments and personal belongings. The walls would be plastered and whitewashed, sometimes decorated with simple painted scenes depicting family life, religious symbols, or offerings to the gods, adding a touch of color and personal expression to the practical space. The kitchen area, often an open-air space or a sheltered corner, would contain a small clay oven for baking bread, a mortar and pestle for grinding grain, and various pottery vessels for cooking and storage. The air in such a space would carry the lingering scent of cooked lentils, roasted fish, and the ever-present aroma of fresh bread, comforting and familiar, the simple yet sustaining diet that has nourished this land for millennia. Perhaps a child plays with a small wooden toy, a carved animal, or a miniature boat, its simplicity reflecting a joy found in imagination and basic materials. Their world, though structured by ancient customs and profound duties, still makes room for the universal elements of childhood: curiosity, play, and the wonder of discovery, all unfolding against the timeless backdrop of the Nile and its fertile plains. As the sun begins its slow descent from its zenith, the shadows lengthen just a fraction, a subtle hint that the most intense heat will eventually relent. The pace of life, though still gentle, begins to stir again, preparing for the resumption of work and the approach of the evening meal. The air feels lighter, a barely perceptible shift, as if the land itself is exhaling, releasing the midday torpor and bracing for the return of more active hours. The river, a constant presence, continues its silent flow, its surface now reflecting the slightly softer light of the descending sun. A small felucca, a traditional sailboat with a distinctive lateen sail, glides gracefully downstream, its single mast a slender line against the vast sky. The rhythmic splash of its oars, if it is rowing, or the gentle rustle of its canvas sail, adds another layer to the serene symphony of the afternoon, carrying goods and passengers along the ancient waterway. You might observe a scribe, perhaps in a more official part of the town, meticulously drafting documents on a roll of papyrus, his reed pen moving with practiced precision. His work, essential for the administration of the vast kingdom, involves recording everything from grain harvests and tax collections to legal decrees and sacred texts. His careful movements, the rustle of the papyrus, and the faint scent of ink represent the intellectual backbone of this complex society, ensuring order and knowledge. The afternoon light now casts longer, softer shadows across the fields, highlighting the vibrant green of new growth against the darker earth. Farmers, having rested during the hottest part of the day, return to their tasks, perhaps tending to irrigation channels or weeding their crops. The sound of their voices, low and deliberate, drifts across the open spaces, a peaceful cadence that speaks of communal effort and shared purpose, connecting them deeply to the land they cultivate. The distant sound of a loom begins to emanate from a nearby dwelling, the steady thud and click of its wooden frame indicating the patient work of weaving. Fine linen, spun from flax grown in the fertile fields, is a vital commodity used for clothing, shrouds, and even as currency. The rhythmic motion of the weaver's hands, passing the shuttle back and forth, creates a meditative atmosphere, a testament to the meticulous craftsmanship that transforms raw materials into essential goods. As the afternoon progresses, the air becomes infused with a different quality of light, a golden hue that softens the edges of the mud brick houses and bathes the distant desert hills in a warm, inviting glow. The relentless clarity of midday gives way to a more ethereal beauty, making the familiar landscape seem both grander and more intimate, preparing it for the gentle descent into twilight. The world takes on a tranquil stillness, a moment of calm before the evening's final embrace. The last embers of the day's light softly surrender to the deepening twilight, painting the sky in hues of lavender and indigo. You continue your gentle ascent, the path beneath your feet now illuminated not by the fading sun, but by a growing sense of tranquil anticipation. The colossal structures, once mere silhouettes on the horizon, now begin to reveal their true majesty. They are not built with aggressive angles or imposing heights, but rather seem to emerge organically from the very earth itself, crafted from a warm, earthen stone that glows softly even in this fading light. You perceive sweeping, graceful curves, vast open courtyards that seem to invite the very breath of the valley to settle within them, and intricate carvings that hint at stories whispered across centuries. As you draw closer, a gentle, melodic hum seems to emanate from the sanctuary, a low, resonant vibration that settles deep within your chest, calming your spirit. It is not a sound produced by a mechanism, but rather the collective echo of peace, perhaps the distant sound of wind chimes made from polished river stones, or the soft murmur of water finding its way through hidden channels. The air grows cooler here, carrying the sweet scent of night-blooming jasmine and the damp, clean smell of ancient stone. You notice that the path, once rugged, now transitions into smooth, worn flagstones, polished by countless footsteps through time. Suddenly, you find yourself passing beneath a grand archway, not one of imposing height, but rather one that feels like a gentle embrace, adorned with symbols of growth and tranquility, intertwined vines, stylized birds, and serene, contemplative faces carved into the stone. There are no gates, no barriers, only this open invitation. You have entered the sanctuary. Within, the landscape continues to unfold with an almost dreamlike quality. Soft, ambient light spills from strategically placed lanterns, crafted from wood and translucent paper, casting a warm, golden glow upon the immediate surroundings. These lights illuminate not elaborate defenses, but peaceful gardens where silver-leafed trees stand sentinel, their branches swaying almost imperceptibly in the evening breeze. You see low, elegant buildings with wide, welcoming verandas, their roofs gently sloped, crafted from the same warm stone and dark, polished wood. They blend seamlessly with the natural contours of a valley, as if the land itself had decided to sprout dwellings. A figure emerges from the soft shadows, moving with an unhurried grace that instantly conveys a sense of profound calm. Their presence is not startling, but rather a natural extension of the peace surrounding you. They are dressed in simple, flowing garments of undyed linen, a muted, earthy tone that speaks of simplicity and connection to nature. Their face is unlined by worry, their eyes hold a gentle wisdom, and they offer silent, welcoming gesture. There is no need for words, for in this place, understanding transcends mere language. You feel an immediate, unspoken reassurance, a deep sense that you are precisely where you are meant to be. They lead you not to a grand hall, but to a smaller, more intimate dwelling, nestled within a cluster of similar structures. It is modest, yet perfectly appointed. The walls are smooth, cool stone, adorned with simple, abstract patterns that evoke the ripple of water or the curve of a cloud. The floor is made of polished dark wood, smooth and cool beneath your feet. A low, comfortable sleeping mat, woven from natural fibers, awaits you, covered with soft blankets that smell faintly of sun-dried herbs. A small, beautifully crafted wooden table holds a clay pitcher of fresh, cool water and a shallow bowl of plump, sweet berries. You are invited, by another gentle gesture, to rest. As you settle in, the quiet of the sanctuary truly enfolds you. The distant sounds of the forest, the rustle of leaves, the call of a night bird, are softened, absorbed by the ancient stones. Only the gentle hum of the sanctuary remains, a comforting lullaby. You drift into a sleep unlike any you have known, deep and restorative, free from the fragmented thoughts and anxieties of the world you left behind. When you awaken, it is not to the jarring clamor of an alarm, but to the soft, suffused light of dawn filtering through a small, high window. The air is fresh and cool, carrying the scent of damp earth and blooming flowers. You hear the faint, melodic chirping of birds and the gentle, almost imperceptible murmur of life stirring in the sanctuary. There is no rush, no urgency. You rise slowly, your body feeling rested and light. Your morning routine here is one of deliberate simplicity. You use the cool, clear water from the pitcher to refresh your face, feeling the chill awaken your senses. You don a simple garments provided, similar to those worn by the sanctuary inhabitants, soft, loose-fitting trousers and a tunic, both made from breathable, undyed cotton. They feel natural against your skin, allowing for complete freedom of movement. There are no intricate fastenings, no unnecessary adornments. Everything serves a purpose, and that purpose is comfort and ease. Stepping outside, you find the sanctuary bathed in the golden light of the nascent sun. The colossal structures you saw last night are even more breathtaking now, their details rendered in exquisite clarity. You realize they are not just buildings, but interconnected complexes, designed with an almost sacred geometry. Wide, open courtyards are interspersed with groves of fruit trees and herb gardens, creating a harmonious blend of built environment and natural beauty. The stone, a warm ochre, is often intricately carved with bas-reliefs depicting scenes of nature, celestial bodies, and figures engaged in quiet contemplation. These carvings are not overtly religious in a dogmatic sense, but rather evoke a reverence for life, for balance, and for the interconnectedness of all things. Water is a pervasive element here. Gentle streams meander through the courtyards, their banks lined with smooth, river-worn stones. Small, reflective pools, perfectly still, mirror the sky above, creating illusions of infinite depth. These water features are not merely decorative. They serve as conduits for quiet reflection, their soft gurgle a constant, soothing soundtrack to the sanctuary's rhythm. You see inhabitants performing simple ablutions by these streams, their movements slow and deliberate, a morning ritual of cleansing both body and mind. The daily routines of the sanctuary unfold with a rhythm as ancient and natural as the rising sun itself. There is no rigid schedule, but rather a flow of activities that cater to the nourishment of body, mind, and spirit. After a period of quiet reflection in your dwelling or by one of the serene water features, you are drawn to a central, open-air pavilion. This structure, like all others, is crafted from the same warm stone and dark wood, with a high, airy roof supported by graceful columns. Here, a simple communal meal is being prepared. The aroma is subtle but inviting, the earthy scent of freshly baked flatbreads, the sweet fragrance of ripe fruits, and the wholesome aroma of herbal teas brewing in large clay pots. The food itself is a testament to the sanctuary's philosophy of simplicity and sustenance. You are offered bowls of hearty grain porridge, sweetened with wild honey, alongside platters of local fruits, figs, dates, and small, juicy berries. There are also crisp, fresh greens gathered from the sanctuary's own gardens, dressed with a light, fragrant oil. Each ingredient feels pure, wholesome, and prepared with care. The meal is eaten in companionable silence, or with soft, murmuring conversations, everyone mindful of the shared experience, savoring each bite. There is no rush, no distraction, simply the nourishment of the body in a peaceful setting. After the morning meal, the inhabitants disperse for their chosen activities. Some gather in quiet libraries, walls lined with scrolls and tablets, illuminated by soft natural light filtering through high windows. Here, knowledge is pursued not for power or status, but for understanding and inner growth. You see figures bent over ancient texts, their expressions serene, their focus complete. Others engage in gentle crafts, working with wood, clay, or weaving natural fibers. Their movements are fluid and practiced, creating items of beauty and utility that resonate with the sanctuary's aesthetic. The soft tap of a mallet on wood, the gentle whir of a spinning wheel, or the quiet scratch of a stylus on clay are the predominant sounds, blending harmoniously with the omnipresent murmur of water. You find yourself drawn to one of the larger courtyards, where a group is engaged in a form of movement practice. Their bodies move with a slow, deliberate grace, their gestures flowing like water, connecting breath with movement. It is not an athletic display, but a meditative exercise designed to align the body and quiet the mind. You observe, mesmerized by the effortless fluidity, and feel an impulse to join, to learn the subtle language of their movement. There is no instruction offered, but rather an invitation through example, a space to simply follow and imitate. The sun warms your skin as you attempt the gentle postures, feeling a newfound connection to your own physical form, a sense of lightness and expansion. The clothing worn throughout the day continues to emphasize ease and comfort. It is uniformly simple, primarily consisting of tunics, robes, and loose trousers in natural, undyed hues, creams, soft browns, muted greens. The fabric is often linen or cotton, chosen for its breathability and durability. There are no pockets, no complicated fasteners, no elaborate embroidery or jewelry. The beauty lies in the quality of the fabric, the clean lines of the cut, and the way the garments allow the body to move freely. You notice that even the shoes are soft and flexible, made from woven fibers or supple leather, designed for silent movement across the polished stones. This uniformity is not about suppressing individuality, but about removing external distractions, fostering a sense of shared purpose and equality within the tranquil community. As the morning drifts into afternoon, the atmosphere remains one of profound serenity. There is a palpable absence of stress, of hurry, of the demands that typically fragment one's day. Time here seems to expand, to stretch out luxuriously, allowing for contemplation and presence. You might wander into a hidden garden, discovering a quiet alcove shaded by ancient trees, where the air is filled with the scent of herbs and the gentle buzzing of bees. Here, you could spend hours simply observing, listening to the subtle whispers of nature, feeling the gentle breeze on your face. The architecture facilitates this deep connection to the environment. Many structures feature large, open archways and columned porticos, blurring the lines between indoor and outdoor spaces. You are never truly enclosed, always aware of the sky above, the scent of the gardens, the sounds of the water. Light is expertly managed, not with harsh artificial illumination, but with strategically placed openings that invite natural light to flood the interiors, creating spaces that feel airy and expansive, even within solid stone. The materials themselves, local stone, polished wood, woven reeds for roofing, speak of a deep respect for the land and a desire to live in harmony with it. For the midday meal, you might join a smaller gathering, or simply find a quiet spot to enjoy a light repast. The food remains simple yet incredibly satisfying. Perhaps a bowl of lentil stew, flavored with aromatic herbs, or a plate of sun-dried vegetables and freshly baked bread. Again, the emphasis is on wholesome sustenance, consumed mindfully, without rush or excess. There is an implicit understanding that food is sacred, a gift from the earth, to be treated with gratitude. As the afternoon progresses, a gentle quietude descends upon the sanctuary. Many inhabitants retire for a period of rest or solitary meditation. The air hums with a peaceful stillness, punctuated only by the occasional distant bird call or the soft murmur of the water. This is a time for introspection, for inner communion, for allowing the day's gentle rhythm to settle deep within your being. You might find yourself drawn to a peaceful terrace overlooking the valley, watching the shadows lengthen, feeling the last warmth of the sun on your skin. The vastness of the valley, stretching out before you, seems to mirror the newfound expanse within your own spirit. There is no sense of obligation, No pressure to conform to any specific activity. You are simply invited to be. This freedom, coupled with the pervasive atmosphere of peace, allows your own natural inclinations to surface. Perhaps you feel a quiet urge to sketch the intricate patterns on a stone column, or to simply sit and absorb the panoramic view, feeling the subtle shifts of light and shadow on the ancient landscape. As the sun begins its slow descent once more, painting the sky with softer, warmer tones than the previous evening, the sanctuary prepares for its transition into night. There is no sudden shift, no abrupt change, but a gradual winding down. Lanterns are softly lit once more, casting their gentle glow. A faint, sweet smoke might drift from a central hearth, indicating the preparation of the evening meal. You observe figures moving with the same unhurried grace, gathering, conversing in low tones, their faces reflecting the peaceful calm of the fading day. The evening meal is another communal gathering, perhaps slightly more contemplative than the morning, with even softer conversations. The food continues to be nourishing and simple, perhaps a warm herbal broth, stewed root vegetables, and more of the delicious flatbread. As darkness truly settles, the stars begin to emerge in the clear night sky, unmarred by artificial light. The sanctuary itself seems to become part of the celestial tapestry, its quiet light mingling with the starlight. You return to your dwelling, feeling a deep sense of contentment and belonging. Your first full day in the ancient sanctuary has been a journey not of grand events, but of subtle shifts, of profound reorientations. You have begun to shed the layers of the outside world, to reconnect with a more fundamental rhythm of existence. As you lie down on your comfortable mat, the gentle hum of the sanctuary once again becomes your lullaby. You anticipate the coming days, eager to delve deeper into the quiet wisdom held within these ancient stones, ready to explore more of its hidden corners and understand more of its enduring peace. The journey has just begun, and the stillness within you is growing with each passing moment. Please provide the topic and previous part summary so I can continue writing part 3. I am prepared to craft a detailed, calm, and immersive script suitable for sleep, focusing on deeper aspects of historical life and maintaining continuity and the specified word count. Welcome back, my friends, to this gentle journey above and within. We've spent some beautiful time together already, exploring the ethereal ballet of the clouds, understanding their quiet science, their ancient stories, and the profound ways they connect us to the world around us. We've just begun to touch upon the exquisite simplicity of mindful cloud gazing, finding our comfortable spot, preparing to simply be with the sky. Now, let us fully surrender to this peaceful practice, allowing the clouds to guide us deeper into a state of profound calm and gentle rest. Find that comfortable position once more, whether you're lying softly on the grass, nestled in a hammock, or simply gazing out a window, perhaps even just imagining the vast expanse above. Let your body sink into whatever supports it, releasing any lingering tension. Allow your gaze to soften, not actively searching, but simply inviting the sky into your awareness. We talked about focusing on movement and shape. Let's expand on that now. As you observe a cloud, don't just see a fluffy white thing. Allow your eyes to trace its edges, noticing every subtle curve, every delicate ripple. See how one part might be denser, more opaque, while another part seems almost translucent, catching the light in a different way. Perhaps you notice a tendril stretching outwards, reaching like a painter's brushstroke across the vast canvas. This isn't about naming the cloud type or analyzing its structure, but rather about appreciating its unique, fleeting artistry in this very moment. It's a dance of light and vapor, perpetually morphing, never quite the same from one breath to the next. Allow your breath to synchronize with the gentle rhythm you perceive in the sky. As a cloud slowly expands or drifts, perhaps you can match it with a slow, deep inhale. And as it begins to thin or dissipate or simply moves onward, let that be your exhale, soft and complete. There's no need to force this. Simply notice if there's a natural resonance between the ebb and flow of your breath and the languid dance above. This simple connection grounds you, pulling your awareness away from the incessant chatter of the day and anchoring it firmly in the serene present. Each breath becomes a gentle wave, carrying you deeper into tranquility, just as each cloud sails silently across the azure sea. As you continue to watch, thoughts might arise, as they always do. Little worries, memories, plans for tomorrow. Instead of resisting them or judging them, imagine each thought as a tiny cloud, distinct in its shape and texture. See it emerge in your mind's sky, perhaps gather a little, and then, without effort, watch it gently drift away, carried by the same unseen currents that guide the clouds above. There's no need to hold on to them, no need to follow them. They are simply passing through just like the real clouds. With each thought that floats away, feel a little more space opening up within you, a wider, clearer sky of the mind. This isn't about emptying your mind, but about allowing it to become expansive, like the sky itself, where thoughts can come and go without disturbing your inner peace. Now, let's bring in some other gentle sensations. Perhaps there's a soft breeze caressing your skin, a whisper against your ear. Imagine that breeze as the same invisible current that guides the clouds, a gentle, unifying force. Feel its coolness or warmth. Hear the subtle sounds around you, the distant rustle of leaves, the quiet chirp of a bird, perhaps the hum of life far off in the distance. Don't label these sounds, just let them be part of the ambient tapestry of this moment, like background music to your sky-gazing meditation. They are simply there, present and not intrusive, just adding to the richness of this quiet experience. The impermanence of clouds is one of their most profound lessons. Each formation, no matter how grand or intricate, is destined to change, to dissolve, to reform anew. They remind us that nothing truly lasts forever, that everything is in a constant state of flux. And in this realization, there is a deep sense of liberation. We don't need to cling to moments, to feelings, or even to the clouds themselves. We can simply observe, appreciate, and then let go, knowing that something new, equally beautiful, will eventually emerge. This gentle letting go is a practice not just for the sky, but for our own lives, helping us release attachments and find peace in the flow of existence. Allow yourself to feel that sense of release, dissolving worries and tensions like wisps of vapor on the wind. Sometimes, as you gaze, your imagination might begin to stir. You might see familiar shapes in the clouds, a sleeping dragon, a majestic ship sailing on an invisible sea, a fluffy lamb, or an abstract sculpture. Indulge these gentle imaginings. This isn't about actively trying to find something, but rather allowing your mind to playfully interpret the fleeting forms. It's a way of engaging with a sky that is both lighthearted and deeply personal, a connection that transcends mere observation and taps into the boundless creativity of your own spirit. Each cloud becomes a silent storyteller, weaving tales just for you in the quiet theater of the sky. Let these stories unfold, without analysis, simply enjoying the gentle flow of imagery. As we surrender to this mindful observation, the sky begins to reflect something within us. It becomes a vast, silent mirror, showing us the expansive peace that lies beneath the surface of our busy minds. In its infinite blue, or its soft, cloudy tapestry, we can find a profound stillness, a quiet center that remains undisturbed, even as the clouds above continue their slow, graceful dance. This stillness isn't a void, but a rich, nourishing presence, a feeling of deep belonging. The sheer vastness of the sky has a remarkable way of putting our worries into perspective. Our daily concerns, which often feel so immense and pressing, seem to shrink when viewed against such an infinite backdrop. Like small, distant clouds, they become less imposing, less demanding of our immediate attention. We gain a sense of perspective, a quiet reassurance that even the largest troubles are but tiny elements in the grand, unending expanse of life. Breathe into that sense of vastness, allowing it to envelop and diminish anything that feels heavy or small within your heart. Cultivate a gentle gratitude for these simple moments. Gratitude for the sky itself, for its ever-changing beauty, for the air you breathe, for the comfort of your surroundings. This simple act of appreciation can deepen your sense of peace, filling your heart with a quiet warmth. It's a recognition of the quiet gifts that are always present, if only we take the time to notice them. Let this gratitude spread through your entire being, a soft, radiating glow that emanates from your core. Feel yourself becoming part of this vastness, not separate from it. You are held by the earth beneath you, embraced by the air around you, and connected to the boundless sky above. There is a deep, inherent safety in this connection, a feeling of being exactly where you need to be, utterly complete and at peace. Allow yourself to be cradled by this sense of belonging, like a tiny cloud gently floating in the infinite blue. As the day begins its gentle surrender, observe the subtle shifts in light and color. The sun, having journeyed across the sky, now begins its slow descent towards the horizon. The vibrant blues might deepen, becoming richer, more velvety. Or, if clouds linger, they begin to catch the light in extraordinary ways. What once was a brilliant white might now take on a faint cream, a delicate rose, or even a soft, hazy gold. The edges of the clouds, kissed by the sun's farewell, might glow with an inner luminescence, as if holding the last embers of the day. Watch this transformation with quiet reverence. It's a daily miracle, often overlooked, yet so profound in its beauty. The world around you begins to respond to this shift. The light softens, shadows lengthen, stretching out like sleepy giants across the landscape. The air itself might grow cooler, carrying with it the fresh scent of twilight, a subtle perfume of dew and cooling earth. This gentle cooling is like a soft embrace, inviting you to slow down, to release the day's activities, and to prepare for the stillness of the evening. The sounds, too, begin to change. The energetic chirps of midday birds might lessen, replaced by the softer, more contemplative calls of evening creatures. Distant sounds become muffled, less distinct, as if the world is muffling itself, whispering goodnight. This quieting of the world outside encourages a quieting within. Feel the peace settling around you, like a soft, invisible blanket, enveloping you in its tranquil warmth. Even as the clouds begin to fade into the deepening hues of the sky, or become dramatic silhouettes against a fiery horizon, they still hold their quiet magic. They are the last sentinels of the day, standing guard as the light retreats. Perhaps you see layers of clouds, painted in shades of lavender and peach, stacked upon each other like gentle dreams. Or perhaps one solitary cloud, bathed in amber, drifts slowly, carrying the day's last wishes. And then, as the sun dips below the horizon and the last vestiges of twilight linger, you might begin to see the first stars peeking through. Even if clouds still cover much of the sky, a tiny pinprick of light, a distant sun, might shyly reveal itself. It's a beautiful reminder that even in moments of transition, of fading light, there is always a deeper, enduring brilliance waiting to emerge. The sky, even when cloudy, is never truly empty. It holds the promise of the stars, just as our own hearts, even when clouded by worries, hold the promise of deep peace and restful sleep. Now, as darkness gently arrives, the clouds themselves may begin to dissolve into the night, becoming one with the vast, inky canvas, or they may remain soft, indistinct shadows, hinting at their presence above. It no longer matters whether you can clearly see them. The focus now shifts from the external sky to the internal one, to the deep, calming space within your own being. Allow your eyes to gently close, if they haven't already. And if they are still open, let your gaze soften further, blurring the edges of your vision, allowing the world to become a soft, hazy impression. Feel the gentle weight of your eyelids, the quiet surrender as they meet. Let's bring our awareness now to the very vessel that carries you through life, your body. We will gently scan through it, inviting every part to release and relax. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go, just allowing your awareness to flow like a gentle river. Begin with your feet. Feel them resting, perhaps against the earth or against a soft blanket. Notice any sensations, warmth, coolness, a gentle tingling. Allow your toes to soften, your arches to release, your heels to feel heavy and supported. Imagine a wave of relaxation washing over your feet, soothing every muscle, every bone. Now, let this wave of peace slowly move up into your ankles. Feel any stiffness melting away, allowing your ankles to become completely loose and fluid. The relaxation continues up into your calves, releasing any tension from your shins, making your lower legs feel soft and heavy. Let the wave rise further into your knees. Feel them gently releasing, softening, becoming entirely at ease. And then into your thighs, those large muscles that carry you through the day. Imagine them softening, growing heavy, sinking deeper into whatever surface supports them. Your entire legs now feel wonderfully relaxed, heavy, and completely at rest. Bring your attention to your hips, the base of your torso. Feel your hips releasing, spreading out, surrendering their weight. Allow your lower back to soften, releasing any tightness, any residual strain from the day. Imagine it broadening, easing, finding complete comfort. Now, let the wave of relaxation move up through your abdomen. Feel your belly rise and fall gently with each slow, soft breath. Let your abdominal muscles relax completely, allowing for deep, unrestricted breathing. There's no need to hold anything in, just soft, expansive ease. Move your awareness to your chest. Feel the gentle expansion with each inhale and the soft release with each exhale. Your chest feels open, light, and peaceful. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears, releasing any burdens they might have carried. Feel them growing wide and heavy, sinking down. Allow this soothing wave to flow down your arms, through your biceps and triceps, softening every muscle. Down through your elbows, your forearms, your wrists. Feel your hands relaxing, your palms softening, your fingers gently uncurling, releasing all effort. Your arms and hands are now completely at rest, heavy and warm. Bring your awareness back to your neck. Feel the gentle release of any tension here, allowing your head to feel beautifully supported. And then move to your face. Soften your jaw, let your tongue rest gently in your mouth. Release the tiny muscles around your eyes, letting your eyelids feel heavy and soft. Smooth out your forehead, letting go of any furrow or frown. Your entire face is soft, serene, and deeply peaceful. Your whole body is now a vast landscape of relaxation, like the peaceful, expansive sky. You are completely at ease, perfectly comfortable, perfectly safe. Imagine now that you are lying on a bed of the softest, fluffiest clouds you've ever seen. They are incredibly gentle, cradling you, supporting you fully. Each breath you take is like a soft breeze, gently rocking you on this cloud bed. You feel light, yet deeply grounded, utterly weightless, yet completely secure. The gentle rhythm of your breath is like the softest lullaby, humming a melody of calm and tranquility. In and out, slow and steady. Let each exhale carry you a little deeper into this peaceful state, a little closer to sleep. You are drifting now, gently, effortlessly. The memories of the clouds you gazed at earlier begin to blend with your thoughts, becoming soft, indistinct forms in your mind's eye. They are no longer something to observe, but rather a part of your own inner landscape, a soothing presence that whispers of peace and rest. Let go of any remaining awareness, any need to stay awake. There is nothing left to do, nowhere to be. Just this moment, this profound stillness, this gentle descent into the restorative embrace of sleep. Allow your mind to become as vast and open as the night sky, infinite and serene. Let your thoughts continue to drift, like distant stars slowly fading from view as you close your eyes. You're safe. You're loved. You are at peace. Drift deeper now into the softest, most restful sleep, letting go, surrendering, completely resting. Good night.